I am definitely recording now.
Alright, g'day, you cocks, not fart breathing wankers. How are we all? My name's Zach, and my buddy on the other end of the line can't talk very well, but he's giving it a good old go. His name's Matt. Say hi, Porky.
G'day.
That was very bland. Anyway,
Can you
let's
hear
kick
me?
things off. I'd like to inform you guys that we are not chucking in our last names for the sake of our privacy. A bit about Matt and I. Basically, we're exes. We used to be engaged. It's pretty much a shit show at the end, but all that aside, we can somewhat come together and create a crappy podcast like this to give you guys a bit of a giggle. So, let's sit back, relax, and listen to us literally just shit talking for the rest of this episode. Matthew, is there anything, even any specific topic you'd like to bring up to start us off with?
Well, moments before we started recording, you know how I said that I was going to get a lot of water? Well, in the fridge in the garage, right, is where I keep, which is where I keep my gel balls for my gel gun.
Okay.
Right, we have two in there, right? One of them full of water for drinking, and the other one to throw my gel balls. And guess which one I fucking chugged?
Gel balls.
Yeah, I think I swallowed like 3. It wasn't fun. It's not.
Alright.
It's not fun.
So you swallowed some gel balls.
Yeah, accidentally.
Accidentally.
I don't recommend it.
It's fucking... Alright, good on you for that one. Round of applause.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Also, might I add, to these people who I think should know, moments before this, we had one of those, I didn't hit the record button moments.
Yeah.
Funny.
Yeah.
Matthew didn't hit record.
Yeah. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. It was pretty funny, dude. Like, I was laughing for a good 3 minutes.
Yeah, you sound like a fucking dying hyena.
Which is exactly what I am. Dying on the inside.
Oof.
Looking like a hyena. Oof. I'm dying inside. And all I see are demons.
Fucking Jesus Christ. So, what are we going to talk about? What would you like to talk about?
I don't know. Okay, so Dr. Phil, let's get back on that subject, because we tried to talk about it before, but the recording stopped up multiple times. So let's talk about Dr. Phil now.
Yes.
So he cut his mustache, obviously. I saw it on Instagram. And I was very upset at the matter.
He looks beautiful.
I don't know, I was just very upset with him. Because, like, that mo is everything to everyone. That mo makes Dr. Phil who he is.
He looks beautiful without it.
TBH. I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, he looks fine without it, but I just kind of wish he didn't cut it off.
Bro.
Shave it off, bro.
He's sick, though. He's sick. What the fuck have you got in the background? Fucking a bag of chips?
It's my filter packet for my cigarettes.
That is fucking putting spikes on the... Oh my god, I can see the spikes in audio. Jesus.
It'll be fine.
Fucking... That's exactly what it sounds like.
Oh well. Let me have my ciggies, Jesus.
You should have rolled them before we started recording, but okay.
No. This just adds to the raw, you know?
I think it's just a waste of time. Well, I think it's a waste of time and just fucking makes our... Well, if I'm not half deaf, I certainly am now.
You'll be fine.
Alright. So, while you roll your fags, I just want to talk to the... I just want to talk about the logo.
Yeah.
You're very familiar with the logo, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you tell
I have it saved in my phone.
Okay. Can you tell these people that you're perfectly fine with the logo?
Yes, indeed. Holy crap. You guys will probably be seeing the logo sometime soon. But for me, and it's like, so basically, I look at it and I see it, if I were to take offense to it, it would be aimed at me because of the way it is, but I don't take offense to it because I know it's just for shits and gigs.
It's not
so
even.
I'm fine.
It's not even supposed to be offensive though, because
No.
Because of what you call yourself quite regularly. You call yourself a
genderless piece of trash.
Yeah, so I put it's the non-binary flag, right?
Yeah.
Yep, and so I put that. Oh well, I photo shopped it into a bin.
And that's our logo. And surrounding that, I feel like I should let the audience know, but like, what we're talking about here is like gender identities, which is great. I don't identify as either gender, so if you guys ever get confused by the logo, just know that the flag is for like non-binary people, and I, like Matt said, I call myself a genderless piece of trash, so we just kind of put two and two together.
I mean,
we did anyway.
I mean, if there is like a big amount of backlash, I will change it. I don't care.
Yeah.
It's like,
if some people, you know, can't have a sense of humor and start going off at us about it, then it'll get changed. So just don't get hostile. If you want us to change things, just contact us and be like, yo, this bothers me. Can you change it? And we'll change it.
Yeah.
No need to get hostile.
Seriously, that's all you gotta do. And like, even if we had to, I wouldn't care because because it took me like 30 seconds to make in GIMP. 30 seconds.
Yeah. So it's like you can do that again with something else.
Yeah.
And that's cool. Just up and down cats, it's great. It's not that. Freaking, what's another controversial subject that we could talk about?
I know where Madeline McCann is.
Shut the fuck up.
She's in my freezer.
Stop.
Frozen pizza.
Should we actually play that?
No.
No? Okay.
No, we shouldn't.
Good idea.
Yeah, no.
Alright, that's actually a good topic though. Basically I'm pretty sure you guys are like familiar with the Madeline McCann case. 3-year-old girl who somehow went missing, and presumably she's dead. Nobody's been found, but what are those dogs called? Caviar dogs?
Caviar dogs.
No, what are they called?
They're not caviar dogs. What the fuck? They're cadaver dogs. I think
that's the one.
Cadaver dogs.
Cadaver.
Oh yeah, the Daggle dogs. I like Daggle dogs.
Okay, so cadaver dogs.
I think that's what they're called.
Yeah. They're trained to pick up scents where dead bodies have been or where someone has been killed. And those dogs went into the apartment that Madeline was last at, and they smelt that she was there, and they indicated to their trainers, to their owners, that a child has been killed here. So she's presumably dead. I mean, it's pretty clear that she's most likely dead.
Yes.
But the question is, you know, what the fuck happened? And both, do you remember when I did, Matt, you remember when I did, like, hardcore research for, like, 3 hours on this case?
Yes, you wouldn't shut the fuck up about it. I remember it very, very clearly.
Yeah. Did you do any, like, hardcore research like that?
No, but I put on, like a podcast about it, and I fuck me. So like Have I told you my theory on what happened to Madeline?
No, but you should. You should tell us all.
Okay, so here's what I think, right? Kate and I forgot the father's name, but her parents.
Yeah.
What I think is that she sold her into a child sex ring, and and the people involved in this child sex ring, it's two high-ranking government officials, and they're from the United States, and they have ties with who ran against Trump.
Yep. Fucking Hillary.
Yes, the
Clinton.
Clinton family, who also have ties to a known pedophile who owns his own island, who owns his own boat called the Latoya, which means small girl in some language. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
And yeah, the world's run by pedophiles.
So that's your conclusion?
Yep. I'm going straight to jail.
It's
like, fuck, he knows too much.
Well, I think, now, seeing as I did a lot more research, I delved into the topic. I watched literally dozens of documentaries. I watched some of them for like 2 minutes. I watched some of them all the way through. I read, what did I read? I read like,
articles.
Yeah, that's the word. I read articles and all that kind of stuff, and it's just to me, and we both discussed this ages ago. It's a big tangled spider web. It's a mess. Everything connects to everything, but it's still hard to pinpoint who did what to her, what happened, that kind of thing. But what I got from whatever I looked at, whatever I researched, is that so her parents went out that night that she was supposedly taken from the house or whatever. They went out to dinner with like 3 other couples who also had small children that they had left at home alone as well. So keep in mind, Madeline was 3, and she had 2 younger brothers who were under 3, and they were left at home alone. I mean, her parents say that they were only just down the road, but that's still no excuse to leave your children 3 and under home alone. So they left for dinner. They had dinner. The parents said, one of the parents said that they went off to check on the children. But from one of the documentaries I watched, a reporter went to the restaurant that the parents were at having lol.
Alright, please repeat what you just said.
Okay, so the parents went out to have dinner. They told everyone that they went back to check on her, but the guy that actually worked at the restaurant that night that Madeline went missing told reporters that her parents, as well as the people that they were there having dinner with, never got up and checked on the children at any stage in the night. And another thing that I gathered from that is that there was this guy that they were somehow friends with, who was a pedophile, and someone, I can't remember if it was one of the parents' friends, but someone saw this pedophile around the house or the apartment that Madeline and her family were staying at, and saw him carrying her around, like either away or to the apartment. I'm not completely sure, but so that's kind of like, that infers that he kidnapped her, right? And evidence suggests that some of Madeline's DNA, so like a bit of hair and some body fluid which they connected to Madeline, was found at this pedophile's house. But like I said before, those dogs went and smelt the fact that Madeline had died in the apartment that her and her family were staying at. So this is a really confusing case because, like, there's DNA at this dude's house, and there's no blood or anything like that else at this dude's house, yet Madeline has been reported to have died in the house because the dogs picked something up there. So it's like, where... yeah, there's a bit of, like, a gap as to, like, why she was in this pedophile's house. We probably know why, because he's a pedophile and she's a young girl, but why isn't there any other type of DNA, like her blood or anything like that? Why is there no sign of, like, struggle from Madison or something like that that would suggest that, you know, like, because I had a theory that he was connected to the parents and the parents sold her to this pedophile and then he killed her at the apartment while the parents were out for dinner, and they knew all this was happening, and then he took her back to his house and maybe buried her because there were reports that he had buried her in his front yard. But some scientist or something went and, like, scanned the ground and there was something there. Years later, more police investigators or something did the same thing, but they came up with nothing. So that also suggests that police are involved and they're covering it up. So it's all just a messy kind of case, really.
It's just unbelievably fucked up. Because things like this happen all the goddamn time, which is...
Yeah.
And because everything's being covered up, right?
It's not likely to get solved.
Well, I think that she's dead.
Yeah.
There's nothing that anybody can really do, and some really fucked up people are gonna get away with this girl's murder.
Yeah. And I think people should start looking into the parents more. Like, they did it at the beginning and they were like, oh, they're suspects, but now they're just parents that are looking for their child.
Right.
But I think that they need to be questioned more and they need to be investigated more.
I just want to let these guys know how fucked up the parents really are, right? In Kate's book, her mother's book, right?
Oh, yeah.
How she described Madeline, right? About how her being perfect, which, okay, I can see why. She's your child.
Parents love their children, yeah.
Yeah, but then you just go into really fucked up thing, right? Saying I can just imagine her perfect genitals being torn. Those are her words.
Yeah.
It's like, why would you put that in writing?
And her mother also explained in an interview that mother and father were both just talking about how beautifully shaped her head is and how beautifully shaped her body is. Like, I know that parents can love their children, but this is to an extent where it starts to get a little bit creepy. like you said, a mother talks about her genitals in the book. Mother talks about Madeline's genitals in the book. And it's disturbing. To me, that suggests these parents have assessed Madeline so that they can sell her. Because no parent goes in detail like that. And also, in saying that, Madeline's mum was in an interview and she started talking about bathing Madeline. And she began to get uncomfortable in the sense that she was really, like, awkward about it, when a parent really shouldn't be awkward about the details of bathing their children, because that's such a great bonding experience. And for Madeline's mother to be so weird and awkward about it just tipped me off. I was like, bro, what is happening?
It's like, as something as simple and mundane, right?
Yeah.
Like, I think I saw that same thing when she tried to talk about hushing her teeth. She just shuts down.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Simple tasks that are easy for a parent, and she just didn't want to talk about it. She was so awkward about the situation. And that would suggest that, something happened while she was doing those activities.
It's because her parents were pedophiles. I really do think that.
Yeah. Well, they were linked to a pedophile. They were mates with a pedophile, so...
Well, that's exactly right.
They were actually mates with 2 pedophiles, if I can remember correctly.
Yeah, the scientist, fucking idiot. Segment Freud, his name was, which is where they found Madeline's DNA at his place.
Yeah.
And the other one, I don't know what. I'm not too sure about that one.
Yeah, because they first, in the documentary that I watched, they first, started talking about this other dude and how he was a pedophile and how they became friends with him or something. And then that's when they started talking about this other guy that had the DNA at his house of Madeline's. And I'm just like, yo, these guys are mates with 2 pedophiles, and they get awkward about simple tasks like bathing a child and brushing their teeth and talking about how beautifully shaped her body and head is, and her mother talking about if she was picked up by pedophiles, how her genitals would be torn and all that kind of stuff.
Alright. You've got 3 kids. Why would you want to be... Right, you've got 3 kids, right?
Yeah.
Why would they want to be friends with people who are so obviously sick?
I don't know. I guess, well, they could make a lot of money out of selling a child for that kind of stuff. So obviously it's a chance that they wanted to take. And they just seem like people that are really twisted and disgusting. So I feel like they had some involvement, and I feel like they need to be investigated more. And I feel like, but again, saying that they need to be investigated more, that's not going to help, because we know that police and people like that are all in this as well. Police are covering it up, or investigators are covering some stuff up. So it's it's just going to keep going in a circle, because no one's, it's so stupid and, disgusting.
It's so fucked up, the Australian police have been helping with the investigation, and from what I've read, we haven't been able to help much, because...
No, we've basically been denied.
Well, yeah, we just haven't been helpful, because they won't hit us anywhere near.
No, because they know that if we get involved, we're going to actually crack down, and we're going to find out what happened, who did what. We're going to find out the police were covering it up, and they don't want that. So that's another step in them covering it up. They don't want any other states or countries, involved, with police and investigators and detectives and all that, because they know that it'll uncover the truth, and they don't want that to come out. So that's a yeet.
Yeah. Well,
it's a very big yeet.
Well, what I think we should really do, with people who have been convicted of doing some unbelievably fucked up shit like that, is that they should be publicly executed.
Yeah.
Because that's just not
Although, see, that's the thing though. Execution. So, death penalty, right? I don't necessarily agree with that, because people that have done something like this, they want to get away with it. That is their ultimate goal. They want to get away with it. They want to get off scot-free. even if that means they have to get killed, right? So by getting publicly executed, they don't have to deal with the consequences of what they did. They just get to die, and that's it. They don't get to deal with it.
Well, that's exactly right.
Yeah.
Which is why I think we should make sure that they can't kill themselves, first of all, because there's been lots of fucking cases of them, like...
No, well, yeah, but, like,
committing...
the public execution thing, I don't think we should kill people for doing bad things, because then they don't get to deal with the consequences.
I think we absolutely should, right? What used to happen in medieval times, they used to, criminals used to be tortured and then publicly executed, where people actually went out of their way to watch, and they made days out of it. which is
yeah. I mean, I guess that could be a thing if they were, like, tortured, because then they're dealing with the consequences, but in the end they still end up executed. So even though they've suffered all this type of pain from being tortured, they still want to die and still not live with it. So I feel like if they go to jail for the rest of their life, they have to sit and rot away in jail. Like, I know that jail's kind of like a luxury, because they get 3 meals a day, they get a roof over their head.
They get more than homeless people do. It's sad.
Yeah. But still, in saying that, they still have to sit there and deal with what they did. Whether they get beat up by other inmates or whatever, they still have to sit there and deal with what they did. They don't get an easy way out by getting executed. Even if they are tortured, it's still an easy way out if they end up getting executed. So I feel like they should just rot in jail, get beat up in jail, that kind of stuff. Because then they know what they did wrong was wrong. And they have to deal with that. And they have to die knowing they were in jail for that type of thing.
But are they true? But do they truly feel bad? I don't think they do.
Well, no, and they never will. They never will feel bad for what they've done. They can say they do, they can pull out some crocodile tears, but they'll never feel bad.
It's like you feel bad because you got caught.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. So they get caught and they get put in jail, which is like everyone knows that they did the wrong thing. So they are caught out by like everyone. So that's why they feel bad. So they have to sit and deal with that for the rest of their life in jail. But we'll let people sit on that one for a while and give us some feedback.
Yeah. Yeah, we...
I feel like we won't be able to shut up if we don't, like... Because you and I can talk about things for, like, ages.
Oh, yeah.
Like, one specific topic. And so I feel like people are just going to get bored if we're going to keep going about, like, one thing. So...
Oh, well, that's
on to the next subject. What else do you want to talk about?
Do you have any notes written down?
I mean, I kind of do, but they were left for other episodes.
Left for other episodes. Okay.
Yeah.
I've got
just because yeet.
I've got some saved.
I'm
not really too fussed on sharing them. If I can find it.
Did we tell them the name of this podcast?
Oh no, we actually have. Wait. No, we haven't told them the name of this podcast. Would you?
Okay, well, guys, while Matthew's having a look at his notes, pretty much our podcast is called Genderless Trashcast. Genderless meaning non-binary, that kind of thing. And Trashcast, I guess it's because we're just gonna talk trash the whole time. We're gonna talk shit.
Oh, well, I was thinking because you're just a piece of trash, so...
Oh, yeah that too.
Yeah, fucking Eve. Yeah, I can't find these notes. Actually, I want to talk about how we can abuse shitty politicians and get away with it.
So the recent one on what's his face? The egg cracking.
Senator Anning, or whatever his fucking name is.
Whatever the fuck his name is. God, that kid literally just smacked an egg over the guy's head.
Right.
Got away with it.
But like, what I find absolutely hilarious, right, is that there was no security there at all.
Yeah.
Right. What if that kid had been a grown man who just had a gun and just blew his fucking brain case all over the joint?
Exactly. You know? Like, there'd be no security surrounding that.
Like, he would have fucking died.
Yeah.
He would have. It's like his thought juice would have been all over that fucking camera like that egg was.
Yeah. But also, like, I know that the kid smashed an egg on his head, but if you go back and you, like, watch the actual video of it, this politician full on just
spins
fucking
this cunt's jaw.
Just fucking throws punches left, right, center.
I mean,
literally just bashing him the fuck up. Like, I get that. I mean, you can't really say it's self-defense, because all it was an egg cracking over his head. He didn't need to go that hard into the kid.
I mean, but if you got hit, out of nowhere, you'd fucking start to swing as well. I would. I certainly would.
Well, yeah. I mean, I guess it depends on the person. I wouldn't necessarily, because it's me, I wouldn't necessarily resort to physical violence.
I mean, if
I'd probably just scream at him and be like, "We can't get the fuck out."
I mean, if I was punched in the back of the head like I was, like, again, you know, I would fucking absolutely throw punches, but that's only if I'm conscious the next time round.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of
insight.
Backstory, yeah. I was king hit one day at school, and he knocked me out cold.
Fucking asshole.
I saw him the other month. He's still fat. He's still fat.
Alright, so basically, like, this kid, Matt and I were sitting in class in English.
Oh yeah,
just doing our work, and this kid that hit Matt, his mate, basically was just giving Matt shit,
throwing pencils and fucking erasers at everybody.
So Matt stood up and he like, "Did you slap him? I'm pretty sure you slapped him."
No, I punched him a couple days before he king hit me.
No, like in class.
Oh, in class.
Yeah.
No, I was being.
You just got up and told him to like back off.
I mean, if there were no teachers there, I'd have thrown a chair.
Yeah.
It's like it's like I've put up through that shit all through primary school. I was in high school. I'm not gonna fucking accept that.
Yeah, but you got up and you told him to back off.
Yeah, like I said.
And then, freaking, we would go to the bus bay where I would catch my bus home, and you'd come with me just to see me off. And then there'd be this dude and his mate, and they'd be harassing Matt like fucking crazy. They'd be getting all up in his face, a little bit of push and shove here and there. And then one day, he literally came around again, and I could sense that he was going to do something fucked up. So I stood up on a chair between the two of them, and I was like, "Bro, this ain't gonna fucking happen." But it happened, They did a push and shove again, and they started walking away, and some dude distracted you.
Yeah, that was.
And then from nowhere, this dude comes out and he fucking just hits you in the back of the head, and you're out crawling on the ground for a bit.
Yeah. Here's what I remember. I was in this guy's face, and then I wake up and I'm like 2 meters away from where I was.
Yeah.
I don't know how long I was out for. It couldn't have been that long, but
No, it was like not even a minute. It was probably like a minute and a half, if that. But
fucking hell.
We were near the seats, and we just fucking hit you, and then you fell over the seat, and then between the seats.
Yeah, being knocked out isn't fun. Actually, I'm going to break a rule here. I'm going to name and shame this one dude.
Oh.
What's his last name?
Which one? The one that hit you?
Yeah.
Ross.
Jaden Ross. That's right, Jaden Ross.
Yeah, if you listen to this, or if any of his mates, hey, just give him a slap around the face, because it's not right to keep hit people.
I mean, yeah, he had learning disabilities, but that was only for academics and shit.
Doesn't give him the right to fucking punch
no,
you out.
Of course not.
Dude, you literally could have died.
Yeah.
King hits kill people. I'm surprised that you were just knocked out for a short period of time.
Like, my fucking head was aching for like a week after he hit me.
Exactly. God, it just annoys me. If you're angry, if anyone out there is angry and shit gets physical, don't hit people in the back of the head where they can't see it coming, because getting hit in the back of the head does the most damage, and you are basically a coward cunt if you hit people in the back of the head. Like, you're a coward cunt for hitting people in the first place, but hitting people in the back of the head when they don't know it's coming, that's just wrong.
Yeah, you don't throw a coward's punch. It's not on.
Because there have been so many cases where people have been put in comas, and then later on they passed away because the head trauma is just too much.
People just straight up die.
Yeah, exactly. Some people die on impact. It's crazy.
Fucking but a couple, let's say 2 weeks before King hit me. I don't think you were there that day, but we were going to the computer lab. And I had my laptop under my arm, and he was just being a cunt like he was, and then I turned around and just said, "Look." Actually, I don't remember what I said, but he punched me in the gut, and nothing happened. Some teacher aides saw it, but they didn't do anything. Oh, by the way, all through this, I've told the principal he didn't do anything.
Didn't do anything until you were knocked out.
Until King hit me.
Yeah.
And
then they expelled him.
Yeah. Do you remember the time before King hit me at the bus stop, when he fucking punched me in the jaw?
Yeah.
Fucking, I just got a line from the movie 8 Mile, right?
Yeah.
And I said, "Look, if I punch you in your gut, pork chops would fucking fly at your asshole." And he just fucking hit me in the gut.
Yeah.
I mean the face that time, fucking idiot.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jaden Ross, he's a coward.
Jaden Ross, he grew up in Beachmere. People, I really don't care if I share this information.
Yeah, no.
He deserves it. If anyone knows him out there, please just name and shame him, because yeet.
Fucking, and he didn't get a criminal.
No, because he wasn't 18.
Not even on his child's
record. No, which is stupid.
I don't fucking know.
It's bloody stupid. Anyway, we'll put that aside before we start talking about that one too much too.
Yes, we definitely should.
Yeet.
We've been recording for 40 minutes already. Jesus Christ.
It's good fun.
Yeah.
It's very good fun.
We are working on getting better equipment, by the way.
Yeah, definitely.
This is just an introduction podcast and what to expect on the podcast.
Pretty much. We're going to be upgrading soon. We just need to get our shit together.
Yeah, I've got something coming in the mail. I've got a microphone, but it's caught up in China. Fucking wish.
Fucking somewhere in whoop whoop.
Oh, fucking. They need to get 4-year-olds out of the factories and let the grown-ups do the work. Seriously.
Yeah.
Like, it's
grown-ups are sitting home going, go my little ching-chong, go. I'm sorry, that was offensive.
Fucking, yeah, straight to jail on that one.
I'm a criminal.
Fucking,
I am a racist.
Fucking, speaking of criminals, right? Would you like to share your experience so far?
With what?
The fine.
Oh, yes.
You don't have to.
It turns out your genderless piece of trash is now a fully pledged criminal. Yeah. This is funny, but please don't rat me out. But I jump the trains all the time to get ready to go because I don't have the money. So I jumped the trains, and this one night I was taking a mate's boss home, and we were having a chat on the train too about some music stuff, and on the way back I got caught by coppers, and they were like, yo, so where's your ticket or your go-kart? I'm like, so here's the dealio. Basically, the lady asked me for my name, where I live, that kind of stuff. She said, if it comes up in the record that you've been caught before, you will receive a fine in the mail. And I know that I've been caught beforehand, ages ago, but I've still been caught beforehand. So I'm going to receive a fine in the mail, and I am so excited. Not really. But yeah, meet I'm a criminal. Don't smoke, kids. It's bad for your health.
Remember, kids, don't drink petrol. It's expensive.
You want to hear something?
Oh, yep.
That happened literally just the other night. So, like, I don't know if I should, I'm not going to use this person's name, but this person starts with an L, and I'm pretty sure you know. Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Yep.
You know who I'm on about.
Yeah.
So, you know how we've been having our troubles, right?
Yeah, I know what you've been going through.
So there's this person that I've been having some drama with lately, supposed to be my best friend. Just the other day at the youth centre that we go to, we were having a good old time, having some good fun, doing some karaoke together, getting along. And then that exact night was the night that I got caught on the train, and the night I told I was going to get fined. So I was in a group chat with this one person and someone else to work on some stuff for the youth centre. And I went and I told them that I got fined, and I was being all funny about it. I was having a laugh just to relieve the stress. And this one person, whose name starts with an L, I can't. Let's just call them
Larry.
Yeah, let's just call them Larry. That's not their real name, but we're going to use that as a substitute. So, Larry, good old Larry, I was having a joke, and this might be a bit full on, but what I said in the group chat was, I told them that I got fined, and I said, look, I've learnt my lesson. Next time I'll jump in front of the train instead of in the train. And
fucking hell.
I know that was a really bad joke, and I understand that, and I apologized straight away.
Especially because of...
yeah. So I apologized straight after I said it. I said, look, I'm sorry, that was a really bad joke. And then Larry had good old fucking go at me and kept calling me, I don't know, just like a bunch of names, having a go at me. And I've gone, look, I apologized. There's nothing else I can do. Back the frig off. And he just kept going. So I left the chat, And you know what's so freaking stupid? He said to this other person we were in a group chat with, I'm sorry that you have to deal with this. As if my existence is such an inconvenience, making me sound like a bad person in front of my other friends.
Fucking Jesus Christ.
So I'm just like, lol, okay, bye. So I left the group chat. And he tried to add me in another group chat with his boss. And I've gone, I'm not dealing with this, so I just left. Again. It's like, bro, you can't keep... Like, everything I do, everything I say is under judgment by Larry. And Larry, for some reason, thinks he has a say in everything. Just because he has a job. And he thinks he's better than me.
I'm surprised she still has that fucking job.
Yeah, me too. Because all he does is sit on his phone. If anything, I deserve that job more than him. Because I engage with the young people.
Well,
and I do shit. All this fucking kid does is sit on his phone the whole time.
Well, why don't you talk to
I have. I've talked to his boss. His boss almost fired him. But for some reason, get this, Larry picked up his crap and started doing the right thing, but now he's just gone slack again, so I don't know what's happening, but yeet. I don't like this Larry person, guys. If you ever hear me talking about Larry again, you know.
It's probably gonna have it a fair bit, you know.
Yeah, me and Larry fight a lot. There's a lot of backstory behind that, but I won't get too much into it. That's more for the more upgraded, better versions of the podcast.
She's just a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I
know. Fucking it at this point.
Yeah.
Like, I'm fine if you're fucking male or female or whatever the fuck you want. If you piss me off, you're an it. Seriously.
Yeah. Does that mean I'm an it because I seem to piss you off a lot?
No, you don't piss me off a lot. You make me cry a lot. Does that count?
Oh, you sad boy.
Yeah, I'm a little sad boy.
Oh.
I'm getting better. I'm getting better.
Yeah, I know. Don't want to delve into this on the podcast. Jesus.
Yeah, no, we're not getting into that.
Yeah.
We may open up a bit more later down the track, you know.
But, if you guys want to hear more about our past relationship, you can let us know.
Yeah.
We'll delve deeper.
Yeah, we absolutely will.
Yeah. So just, if you guys have, like, ideas of what you want us to talk about in our podcast, or, like, stuff like that, just let us know, and we'll write up. Because we have, like, a general scripting idea. A lot of it's going to be improvised, but it's going to have some type of structure.
Yeah.
So, like, just let us know, and we'll see if we can fit in what you want us to talk about.
And we absolutely need your criticism too.
Yeah, definitely. Just, let us know how you think we're going.
We need critiquing, because we can't improve unless we've been told what we've done wrong.
Yeah, definitely. So, like, if you know other, like, freshly new podcasters, see if you can compare us to them. Well, not necessarily compare, but give us criticism and, like, what can we do better? What should we do? What should we not do? Like, if you find anything in this podcast that you feel is offensive, or you feel other people would find offensive, let us know. We'll see if we can alter some stuff.
Speaking of podcasts, have you actually sat down and put one on? You're fucking kidding me, right?
No, I'm sorry.
All you have to do is sit down, put your headphones in, and just relax.
I know, but I can't relax though. That's the thing with me.
That's how I sleep. I need a podcast, or just, like,
I can't listen to anything while I sleep unless it's my hypnosis stuff.
Fucking, I can remember a couple times. I'd put music on very, very softly to help me sleep, and then I would wake up like 5 minutes after you've turned it off, and I'd turn it back on and think, oh, what the fuck happened? So it goes on and then I somewhat fall asleep, and then you turn it off, and then I'm just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, because I can't sleep. That's why I would wait till you fell asleep to turn it off. Because I honestly can't sleep with anything in the background. It distracts my mind too much.
I need it, bro. I need it. It's just...
I don't need it.
I don't give a fuck.
Well, now, we're not, so now you can listen to your own shit.
I mean, what do you mean by that? Are you saying we're not compatible, or what?
I think we found that out ages ago, but, yeet.
I mean, but, just for the viewers, I guess. Or the listeners, or whatever.
What I meant by that is that now that we're not together and we're not sleeping next to each other, you can listen to your own bullshit.
My own bullshit? Get the fuck out of here. Like, what I don't miss about you is making drama out of nearly fucking everything. And I'm not sorry. Yeah, hello.
Yeah, that's me.
It's like you can turn you will make a mountain out of a fucking grain of dirt. I am not kidding. And it's
like
insane.
Mother, like child.
Oh my god, your mother still scares me, and I'm nearly 20 years old.
Dude, same. And she's my mother.
And she's your mother. I can remember a couple of times when you've left me alone with your mum while you've gone to the toilet, and we just sit in complete silence. And sometimes she would glance over at me, not for too long, but just for like 3 seconds, and then we'd lock eye contact, and then
you'd look away.
And then I'd just feel really tiny, and I'd almost break down and cry,
She has that way of doing that to people.
I mean, your dad's cool though. Your dad's really chill.
Very chill.
Which, the roles are supposed to be
the other way around.
Reversed. I'm supposed to be really chill with your mum. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that she's a bad person. She is a cool person, but she's fucking scary.
Hence why I didn't have any friends in primary school.
If for some reason your mother ends up listening to this, hello Alison, I'm sorry. Please don't hunt me down in my sleep. I don't feel like dying yet.
I don't think she'll find it.
Nah, no.
I won't tell her about it. I don't think she'll. Oh Jesus! Now I'm dreading the consequences if she does find it.
Nah, she's not gonna find it.
Nah, she's not that social media-y connected. So.
She's not that connected to social media.
That's the one.
That's not even correct, but
okay.
but we both know what we're trying to say.
Fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's chill.
We've been recording for nearly an hour. How long were you thinking for the podcast to go for?
I don't know. Just until I don't know.
Until we both can't think of anything.
Pretty much.
Oh.
I don't have another diary.
Well, what are we gonna do for the outro? By the way, we haven't come up with that at all. So
Why didn't you tell me to do that before? Fuck.
Well, we're just gonna make it up on the fly on the first ever podcast. So how cool is that?
Alright, okay, fair enough.
So yeah. Oh, by the way, I want to talk to you about something that it's podcast related. How do you feel about having guests on the show?
That'd be pretty cool.
Okay.
Probably not for a while though.
Yeah.
Get ourselves kick-started and just wait till people start hearing about us and know about us.
Yeah. I get that totally.
That kind of social media status where we can actually have people.
Well, have you
come
tried
down and have a shit talk with us?
Have you advertised the show at what's it called? At the
Not yet.
Not yet.
But that's only because there's nothing there has been nothing yet. We haven't posted it. We haven't, so not until there's anything, that can actually be looked at, listened to. I'll let them know once we've uploaded this first podcast. But
well, I could probably get this done before tomorrow night.
Well then, I think I'm going into the youth centre Friday.
Which is in like 2 minutes? No, in like
an hour.
Yeah, in like almost an hour. Yeah. 11:20 at night.
Yeah, but like that youth centre opens at 3, so.
Really, 3 in the Arvo?
Yeah.
What? Oh, after school.
Yo, I just came up with a solution, by the way.
A solution for what?
So you know the razor that I asked for?
The
shaver?
What?
The clippers?
Oh yeah.
Why don't you come into Morayfield early? Like around 7.
Yep.
What train did? Oh, we were gonna catch the
8:30 one.
8:30 train.
Yep.
So yeah, just come at 7:30 and drop by my place, hand over the clippers, and then we'll hang out, get ready, and then we'll go up to the trainer together.
Okay. I just remembered we are still recording, and
yeah, that's okay.
the people have got no idea what the fuck we're talking about or why we're doing.
Oh, we're going to the valley, guys.
Yeah, the Val.
If you're there Friday night,
then they're not gonna know who we
are. Just come into the beat. Just be like, what is that? And I'll be like, yo, what? I'll probably be near the drag queens or some shit.
If you see a fat cunt who can't talk properly, then that's me.
Yeah.
So
just on the odd chance that you hear this before Friday night and just somehow.
Which is not gonna happen.
Go to the valley. It's probably not gonna happen. So this is the whole point of our podcast: talking shit. So.
Yeah, talk shit, roast each other. We spit roast occasionally.
Yeah. I could go for a spit roast. It's good shit.
You don't know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeet. No, I do. Never mind.
Yeah, I bet you will.
Yeah.
Fucking thought.
Yeah. Yeah. Shut up.
You fucking hoe.
Yes, I am. That's my name. Who called?
No, fuck off. I don't want pizza.
What?
I said no, fuck off. I don't want pizza.
To who?
Don't worry. You don't worry.
Oh my god. Okay.
What?
Well, you know that thing that I was talking to you about, when I was getting money, looking to get money for free, right? The thing that I told you that I applied for.
Are you gonna sell feed pictures?
No, the one after that.
No, I forgot.
Read through our messages. Hold up.
Why don't you?
I don't want to tell people because it's no, thank you.
Oh, cut it out. It's okay. I'll cut it
out. No.
It's okay. I can cut this part out.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm right.
What the fuck? Okay.
I'll just message you. Hold up.
Yeah, probably. Oops. Oh, that.
Yeah. So I applied.
Wait, what? Already? Fuck. Okay.
They have to go through the whole accepting phase where they have to see if I'm eligible or whatever.
Where did you apply? How did you apply? What the fuck?
I have my ways. Shut up.
I bet you have your ways. I don't want to know. What the fuck?
But yeet. Is there anything else you want to talk about, Matthew?
We've been recording for a whole hour, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah. It's our first episode. Improvised. Pretty much improvised.
Yeah.
Episode.
And I think a solid 40 minutes is you just non-stop talking.
Well, that's me.
Well,
guys, be ready for that. If you want me to
Shut
if you
the
want me
fuck
to
up.
talk more or talk less, let me know. I'll fix it.
I'd much rather you shut your fucking trap, but okay. Nah.
Well, I'd much rather you fucking talk properly, but okay.
Fuck you, slut. Eat my ass.
Fucking. I mean, I would if you could ask for it properly, but you can't talk properly, so.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So you would definitely eat my ass.
No.
Oh.
That was a fucking joke, you dang bad.
No shit. How's my microphone, by the way?
Good.
It's good? Is it loud enough?
Yeah, definitely.
Alright, cool. I'm just a bit concerned because Audacity is showing my... Well, when I talk, it doesn't look like it's loud enough.
Well, then get closer to the mic.
It's like right next to my lips.
Is this any louder?
Fairly, yeah.
Okay, sorry.
But it's regulating itself. So,
cool beans.
Yeah, so it's alright.
Cool beans. Alright. Anything else you want to talk about? Because I think if not, then we could just about wrap it up.
Well, there is one thing I want to talk about.
Yep.
And it was in the news yesterday.
Yeah.
Did you hear about those 2 babies that were found in the pool in Morayfield?
No, what the fuck?
No? Oh, well, there was a 16-month-old and I don't know how old the other one was, but they were certainly younger than the other. They were both found floating in the pool. And,
holy fuck. Fenced or not fenced?
It was fenced.
How the fuck they get in?
Kids are just crafty, dude.
Mm.
And I read yesterday that they turned off their life support. So
shit.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, kids.
Yeah.
Regards out to the parents, family, people, stuff.
Thoughts and prayers.
Wait, this is a sensitive subject.
I said thoughts and prayers.
Oh, okay, sorry.
What did you think?
Never mind. Yeah, so that's that.
So you can all rest well knowing that 2 babies have died.
On that note.
Yeah.
Yeah, on that note, I think it's right about time we shut things down. Can't really think of anything else to talk about. Just a reminder, give us some feedback, give us some criticism, be honest. Don't hold back. Let us know what you think. Let us know if you found any audio problems, like if you can't hear one of us properly or something. Just let us know, and if you have any opinions on what we should talk about, or if you have any opinions about the subjects we talked about, please be sure to voice your opinion. Don't be dickheads. Don't be mean to each other.
I mean, please do. That gives us something to talk about.
Actually, yeah. Okay, roast each other, but not yeah, you get my point. So we're gonna wrap this up. We hope you guys have a lovely week. We will be most likely posting 1 episode a week. Or 1 every couple of weeks.
That's the plan, but at the moment, with how things are, it's probably going to be 1 every 2 weeks.
Okay, so we'll be posting another episode in 2 weeks' time, and that'll just be the plan for now until we can get up and running a bit better, and then we'll post more episodes a week. But that's in the near future. So stay tuned for our next episode. Another episode of us talking shit. And we hope you have a lovely 2 weeks. And just stay groovy, cunts.
Yeah.
Yeah? Matt, you want to say any farewell?
I love you. Please
Everyone's loved and everyone's valid.
Yeah. Please don't leave me. I will suck your toes. Please and please subscribe.
There you go, everyone. You can leave this podcast knowing that Matt will suck your toes.
Yes, and I have a foot fetish as well. You know this very, very well, and you fucking shunned me.
Anyway, again, on that note, I think it's time we left. So catch you later, cunts.